That wine is fantastic, like the topic in this week's Hot Button.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Hot Button. Today we're going to be talking about adapting to cultural differences. I, for one, am born and raised in beautiful British Columbia, so I haven't exactly had to go through a cultural change, except for talking to somebody who's from a different country than me. And English is my first language, but I know it's a little bit different for you, Johanna.
Yeah, well, I was born in Venezuela, and I live almost my whole life in Spain. So my first language is Spanish. But around 8 months ago, I moved here to Canada, all thanks to a scholarship I won in Spain, to live here for 1 year. And that was a very cultural shock.
I can imagine, that's crazy.
Very big one, because suddenly nobody spoke my language. And even though I came with a good level of English, it was pretty difficult to understand what the others wanted to tell me. And it was so confusing that even my dreams at night wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, you're pretty talented if you can dream in 2 different languages for sure. But I couldn't imagine going to a brand new country and not knowing anything in that sense and having to adapt to a whole new language and figure it out for myself. It would be pretty scary.
Totally. But the most difficult part was not the language, but the cultural differences between the people here in Canada and the people there in Spain.
What do you mean? I mean, what are the biggest cultural differences, do you think?
Well, from where I am, the people are very extroverted. So if they know if somebody is new in the country or in the class, they will go and right there and try to make him or her as comfortable as possible.
Oh, that's great.
But they're super interested on your life, your story, on everything.
Making them feel comfortable.
Yeah, but moving to this country, I felt like I had to introduce myself more, and I had to make that first step to, in a way, welcoming myself.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Do you find yourself still embracing your home culture, and are the holidays any different?
Well, I think the biggest difference about our holidays, like we don't have Thanksgiving.
Which is a shame.
Yeah, it was very, very fun. The entire family was there and the food was delicious.
You enjoyed turkey dinner?
I enjoyed turkey dinner and pineapple.
Pumpkin pie?
Pumpkin pie.
What about Christmas?
Well, Christmas here is huge. It's just like I imagined. It's just like the movies.
Just like the movies?
Yeah.
Without the snow. Yeah, our winter was really, really warm this year. Have you ever seen snow before this?
Yeah, I saw snowfall last year. It was the 3rd time I saw snow in my life.
It was probably the 3rd time I've seen snow in the past 5 years, so it's okay.
Well, I've seen snow in Madrid, in the mountains, and it's beautiful, but I don't really I haven't lived in a city where it's snowing.
Yeah, you've never really been around it. Yeah. No, I must ask, do we live up to our stereotype as Canadians that we're polite and kind?
Well, in a way you are, yeah.
Good, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, and I love that aspect of Canadians because you helped me a lot coming here and you didn't ask for much. So that's what made my experience easier and so special.
Well, I'm so happy to hear that.
Thank you. Well, we would like to hear from you. Are you in a way adapting to a new culture here in Canada? Let us know on our Facebook page and Twitter page, and we'll see you soon on the next episode of Hot Button.